If you're a B2B SaaS founder spending money on ads and barely breaking even, this video is going to show you exactly how to flip that equation. I'm going to walk you through how to spend $10,000 in ad spend and generate $100,000 in cash collected, not revenue spread over 12 months, actual cash upfront. This is the exact system we built for B2B SaaS companies, and by the end of this video, you will understand every single component you need to make this work. Most SaaS founders face something like this when they try to run ads. You are selling $99 or I don't know, $199 per month subscription. You run ads to a demo booking page, like a demo page or a free trial or a low ticket subscription page. And even if you convert these leads, you are waiting 6, 12, sometimes 18 months just to break even on your customer acquisition cost. And this model is not working. For most SaaS, right? You are losing money to get a customer. It doesn't work. And it's capital intensive. It's slow and it's put you at the mercy of hoping your customers stick around long enough to pay back what you spent acquiring to them. And the fundamental issue is this. You can't get a 10x return on ad spend with a low ticket subscription, right? Not with a $99, $199 subscription. It's like the math is not mathing. So what's the solution is you need to flip your monetization model. Instead of trying to sell a monthly subscription to cold traffic, you need to package your SaaS with a high ticket front end offer that solves an urgent problem for your ideal customer, and you collect that cash upfront. This is how you spend 10K and make 100K from it. Now let me show you exactly how to build the system. The first step is architecting a high ticket offer. This is not just your core SaaS product. This is think of it like a package solution that bundles your software with implementation. Let me write it. Implementation, onboarding, consulting, strategy consulting, or education. When you combine your core SaaS with these things, you can create a high ticket front end offer for your SaaS. This works because your ideal customer doesn't just want your software, they want the result that your software enables. And they are willing to pay a premium price to get that result faster and with more certainty, with more clarity. So instead of selling a $99 subscription and hoping they figure out how to use your software on their own, you can sell them a 3K or 10K solution, US dollars by the way, with a done-for-you setup, an implementation, and onboarding, and training, strategic consulting, or advisory prior to support. Like this is what makes acquisition profitable from day one. When you set a 5K offer and your ad spend to acquire that 5K client, let's say $500, it's very usual by the way, you are profitable immediately. And you don't have to wait 10 months to recoup your investments, or 5 months to recoup your ad spend. You can take this cash for the $500. You can take this cash and reinvest it into acquiring more customers. You can put this money into acquisition. And this is the foundation of the entire system actually. Now, the question is, how do you sell this 5K offer to cold traffic, right? How this cold traffic guy will buy a 5K offer. Now, this is where the funnel comes in. The second step of the funnel is creating a video sales letter. Now, cold traffic doesn't convert on demos or just a text on your website. They don't have enough context about your product. They don't have enough context about you, basically. So they don't understand your methodology. They don't know why they should care about your product, and they are not ready to commit into a sales call. They don't want to give their time to you, basically. So this VSL solves this problem. It's a long form 60 to 20 minutes video, and this VSL educates your prospect on the problem you solve, the unique way you solve it, and why your solution is the best option for them. And this is so effective for a SaaS business because first, it educates. Because you are not pitching features on a whiteboard, right? You are teaching them about the problem they are facing and why the conventional approach doesn't work anymore. You are building belief that your methodology is the right way to solve their problem. And second, it qualifies. My beautiful handwriting. It qualifies. Like by the time someone finishes watching your VSL, they either resonate with your approach or they don't. The people who don't resonate self-select out, so you don't waste your time with them. And the people who do resonate are pre-sold before they ever talk to your sales team. So it actually decreases sales cycles. And the third, it handles objections. You address the most common questions in the VSL itself, like pricing, implementation, ROI, risk, all of it gets handled before the sales call. So your sales team doesn't have to educate your prospects on the call because they will already be pre-educated. They will already be high intent prospects. They will be ready to have a conversation about the implementation, not education. This is how you shorten your sales cycles and increase your close rate. Now, once you have your VSL, you need a system to drive traffic to it and convert that traffic into booked calls, right? The third part of the funnel is a landing page and a form. The third part of the system is a landing page and funnel infrastructure. Now you drive cold traffic. Let me add my cold traffic guy here. Okay, you drive cold traffic to your landing page, right? That landing page has one job: get people to watch your VSL. The page should be clean, simple, and focused, not text based. A strong headline that speaks to the core problem you solve, a sub headline that reinforces the value of watching the video, and RVSL embedded above the fold. And below the video, you have a call to action. Typically, this is a button that takes them to a booking page where they can schedule a call with your team. But you don't just send them straight to calendar link because you need to qualify them first. So you need to add a qualification step, and it's a form. This could be a short application form like a quiz or a set of questions, like simple questions that filters out unqualified prospects. And you want to make sure that only people who are a good fit to your offer actually make it onto your sales team's calendar, so you don't waste time with the unqualified ones. So this has two benefits. The first is it improves the lead quality, right? You are not wasting time with tire kickers. And second, it increases the perceived value. When someone has to qualify to speak with you, they perceive your offer as more valuable and exclusive. And once they book a call with you, they enter your nurture sequence. Now, this nurture sequence is typically 6 to 18 emails before the sales call. This part, building a pre-call email and SMS sequence, is so important because between the time someone books a call, let's say this is someone, between the time when someone books a call and the time they show up, this is a computer sequence, for that call, you need to keep them engaged and continue building belief. So this is where most funnels break down because someone books a call and then nothing happens until the day of the call. They forget why they booked, they lose interest, and they don't show up. Or the worst, they see other solutions that are better than you. So your job is to prevent that. You build a nurture sequence that runs over 2 to 3 days between booking and the calls. Let's say there are 2 days between when someone books a call and the call day. These nurture sequence should reinforce the problem, okay, and remind them why they booked the call in the first place. What pain are they experiencing? What result are they trying to achieve? You need to introduce your methodology. Like, why is your methodology is different? I'm not gonna write it. You need to give them more context on how your system works. And you need to share your case studies, testimonials, or examples of other companies you have helped. You need to handle objections and address the common questions that might be holding them back. And of course, you can also share your pricing, timeline, implementation, and risk. We also share our pricing, timeline, and everything in our pre-call sequence. So basically, you need to build anticipation in this time period. You need to make them excited for the call, and you need to frame this call as an opportunity to get a custom roadmap for solving their problem. You can send, for example, 5 emails each day. It's not spamming, by the way. It actually works, and if they really don't want to get your emails before the call, they can unsubscribe your list. So it's not spamming. You can easily send more than 5 emails a day, and which we are sending. And because of the system, by the time they get on the call, They are not cold anymore. Let me put my hot guy this time. By the time they get on the call, they are hot and they're educated and they are ready to talk about moving forward. This is how you increase your show rate and your close rate. Now, the final piece. How do you drive traffic into this system? You need to use meta ads because it's the best platform to educate someone about your product. You need to create ad creatives that speak directly to your ideal customer's pain points. These ads should call out your audience and make it clear who this is for, right? For example, if you're a B2B SaaS founder struggling with unprofitable ads, da, 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 and it needs to highlight the problem, it needs to remind them of the pain they are experiencing. For example, you are spending money on ads and barely breaking even right now. And it needs to tease the solution. You shouldn't give everything away because you need to make money at some point, right? But you need to create enough curiosity that they want to click. Like, here's how to flip that equation, blah blah blah, like I did in this video. And you need to include a clear CTA, call to action. You need to tell them exactly what to do. For example, watch this training to learn more on the landing page. And you should launch multiple ad variations simultaneously. You need to test different hooks. You need to test different angles. You need to test different ways of framing the problem and solution. Framing. The goal is to find the winning creative as quickly as possible, and then scale it, and then create a bunch of on this winning angle, or a bunch of on this winning hook, winning framing, right? And as you start getting traffic, you are monitoring your metrics like cost per lead, cost per booked call, show rate, close rate. You're optimizing based on what the data tells you. And because you are collecting cash upfront with your high ticket offer, your ad spend funds itself. You can easily increase your ad spend without putting money from your pocket, right? And you are not waiting months to see positive ROI. You are seeing it immediately. And this is how you spend 10k on ads to make 100k. Now, if you are watching this and thinking, this makes sense, but I don't know how to build this for my SaaS business, I want to help you. We are offering free roadmap calls, yes, free, where we will go through your current funnel, identify the gaps, and map out exactly what implementing this system would look like for your SaaS business. If you want to book that call, there is a link in the description below. You can click it, fill out the short form, and we can talk. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.